We're talking.
Yeah. So, welcome to testing more diplomatic immunity. We got Adam, we got Brett. Hopefully you can hear us.
Yo,
Over the AC.
yo, I don't even want to do this.
All right, well, it's happening. You got your mask? All right, well,
I told you, no, stop. My stream.
Well, I have to tell everybody, what we're testing out. So if you checked out the last test game, we were testing out diplomatic immunity. This is a new way to move the game forward with an Adam, please. Come on. I mean, you're just making there less time for us to play. Come on. It's just a live stream. It's not even like we're going to cut this later. Exactly. Come on.
It's like it's not even like I could take this out later. Yeah.
All right. Come on. Sit down. So we have the trial. We have the ultimatum. These are ways to eliminate players. Diplomatic immunity is a way to grant a player immunity from being eliminated. Obviously, they can still be eliminated by the time the game ends by team affiliation. So, for example, if they're a seeker and their other seeker teammates lose, then, they would lose. That didn't even make sense. I'm sorry. But regardless, we're testing out diplomatic immunity.
We got it!
Same way it was last
We're
time.
testing out diplomatic immunity. We're just testing out diplomatic immunity. Over here.
The absolute worst.
I mean, think about how many times
There's like
these
these information. There's like things that I need to say. But no, we're not handing these out yet.
Yo, I probably have to go in like
I have to
40
explain
minutes.
to you.
So then figure it out.
Oh my goodness, this is for you guys now. This isn't even for them. Diplomatic immunity works just like a trial if you want to start it. Look, Kelly. Oh, you can start over and have her play.
Kelly, quickly, we're gonna play and then I think we're gonna go to the gym. We're gonna play and then we're gonna go to the gym. Quickly, sit down. Wash your hands.
Whatever, we'll just play us through.
No, I want Kelly to play.
Hey,
All right, fine, let's play.
hold on. You don't even know how it works. Wow. You guys know about the trial and the ultimatum, right?
Yes.
These are ways to eliminate players.
Explain
Diplomatic,
the ultimatum again.
it's just like the trial. You're trying to eliminate someone, but in this case, hence the title ultimatum, you're risking getting eliminated if the defendant doesn't get eliminated as the plaintiff.
Hello.
So, like,
Why would anybody pick that?
if it gets to the point where you want to start an ultimatum,
And you want to fucking pull that trigger.
yeah.
Whoa, you hear that? You want to pull that trigger and end that shit.
So
Has he been fed?
Like a year ago.
Does he need to eat or not?
He's been like this the whole day though. He could eat a little bit more. I gave him like a little bit.
So diplomatic immunity is instead of eliminating the player, you're trying to grant them immunity, and when you do, they have to reveal what team they were on. Now, in this case of sudden death,
What if you pick? What if you pick Illuminati?
that's what I'm literally about to say. If you grant immunity to the liar, well, guess what? They can't eliminate them. They won.
Right. So it's an immediate win, or do
For the liar.
or do they find out like after a vote or something? Are you like, can you let me finish?
And then you can
I guess as soon as they reveal it, they say it. It's not
Right, that's it. So like, but, okay, interesting. So it's like right away. See this?
So when you're nominating someone for immunity, you can only nominate someone for immunity up to, like, how I put this. You can only grant immunity to the number of liar or Illuminati there are. So if there's one liar, you can only grant immunity to one seeker. You can't grant immunity to both seekers.
And immunity, you can't do more than one person at a time.
I'm just saying for this game, I am willing to test out a version where you could just grant immunities as many as you want and win the game that way.
Right.
By instead of trying to eliminate, try to find the seekers. But right now, I'm just setting that cap to see how it melts. One other thing about immunity, the defendant. Right now, I'm testing. I mean, in the first game, we tested out giving that person testimony, but I find it redundant. Because they're not going to be voting. The voting parties, for example, if we nominated Brett for immunity, it would just be you and me. Adam, this is for you, Adam, that I'm explaining to you.
You lost my attention, so like I'm just gonna rely on you doing it, and then I want to see like what happens.
No, that's not how it works. You gotta understand.
You know?
So
Okay.
So the voting parties are just you and me, it wouldn't be him,
Who's watching?
and then
Who's watching? What are you doing?
so I'm just trying to make sure I went through it. Just raise your hands to start any of those things.
Okay.
Let everybody know what they are, and okay. So if you get an S on your paper, it means you're a seeker. Don't open your paper yet. Right, we're at the line.
Oh!
Oh shit! This is it.
Everyone, open your paper and raise your hand to let everybody know that you know what it is. All right, game on.
Oh, Brett.
What?
Oh, Brett. Dang. No, Brett. You're my lead horse. You changed. You did.
Because the game
You
started.
did. No.
You changed things. Well, I'm pretty sure it's either Adam or Sebastian.
Oh yeah. You are.
2
2 viewers. That beats your usual like 1. I told you, man. I'm good for ratings. Let's see if we can get 3. Invite your friends. Yeah, why not? See, you're just shysty. That's why I don't even, whatever bond you and I are going to develop with your stare is not real. You're shysty, and I don't believe you ever. Really, when you're playing the game, you're a real shyster. So there's no friendship. I want you to know that
I really appreciate that you used the word shyster.
You're just really sore.
no, but a bunch of games you came out from below, like the snake you are. I'm serious.
I would have used more like an underground animal. That part of it was like it's more of a over.
Oh, him? He's
Yeah,
not,
whoa.
he is not a mammal. You are not a mammal.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, you're not an alien reptile. You're just you're a fucking snake. 2 viewers.
Not even like a real snake. Like he's like a cartoon snake. Barely poorly animated cartoon snake. There would be like a
You're not
match
getting,
and
you're
a
not, by
jacket.
the way, you're not getting on my good grade. I still think it's you. I'm just letting you know.
You implied that you weren't.
He's looking at me.
He's looking at me too. He's
Like,
giving me a look.
but no, but
He has that smirky, smug look on his face.
yeah, but it's also a look of like, I'm studying you and I'm getting good vibes right now. And I think you know that I'm a seeker. And you're a fucking snake. I really like. You're not gonna win this one. Even if you're seeker, I nominate Seabass.
Great.
I nominate Seabass.
No deal.
Okay, I think he's like, even though I'm very sure it's you, I'm very sure it's you. You're just I just want to fucking kill you right now. I'm done.
I don't know. I know how you guys is gonna act. Very good. That was luck.
Alright, you guys can put on your masks.
Bitch. Lion, money, lion.
If you'd like, to eliminate Seabass, please raise your hand.
Well, no, it's not raising my hand. Stick out your fist, guys.
You got your fist.
If you would like to eliminate me, please lift your thumb and keep it up now. Masks off. One vote from that.
Never again. Never again. I'm telling you.
I mean,
You're really like a
you
snake
at least try
of what?
to play. What's that?
You want everything natural.
What if you would?
You want everything natural, but you're gonna tell me how to play my game?
Where you're sitting in the yellow chair, you would have actually voted, nominated and voted.
You understand? You know how many racetracks there are in Formula One? Every single track has its own feeling. There are things that you need to do differently. If this is the game that I'm playing, and you wanna make this life, right? The house matters. The setting matters. I nominate Seabass. I really think you need to examine the type of behavior he's got right now. That this is what he does. You called me twice, bro. You called me twice.
How confident are you, that? Oh, I can't talk. But it's my turn to ask the question.
Okay.
That's our rule question.
Yes, please.
Yeah, I still think it's you, by the way. That's it. That's all I got.
Okay. When it's my turn, can I confer with another player?
You can ask a question as long as it's a yes or no question. And
He can talk to me.
you only ask yes or no questions, and the person you're asking for will nod or shake their head.
Oh, that's not good.
I mean, most things can be phrased that way, but regardless. Is that your only question?
That's my only question.
Do you guys have some?
This is really tough right now because you're stonewalling me and you're just being out as usual. And I do think it's you. I know. But I also do think it's Seabass. But that sounds stupid just because there's 3 people, so it obviously has to be you and Seabass. Anyway. Alright, well, I can answer my question, so I'm done.
Alright, clear on your masks, guys. Stick out your fists.
That's what it sounds like. That's literally that. Right?
Yeah.
Stop talking to each other. Alright, stick out your fists, guys. If you would like to eliminate me, please lift your thumb and keep it up now. One vote from Adam, who's still in the game.
Okay, so what about him don't you like right now?
No, also, let me ask my question that I have right now. My question is, how confident are you that it's him? Would you ultimate him right now? Why are you ultimating him?
I ultimate him fucking Seabass right now. I told you, I'm not in this to play around.
Well, this is for keeps.
And by the way, I just want to say, the ultimatum still stands. No, the ultimatum still stands.
This is your testimony?
Right, fine. I don't fucking care. I'll tell you, by the way, one of the things I fucking hate is while I'm talking, Kelly's in the background mouthing behave to me. And the reason why I hate this game too is because this is the only time in my life that I'm told to behave and respect the rules.
What? You're told all the time. You just apparently you're not aware.
Oh, really? I think it's Seabass. I think it's you. I actually do think it's you. But I think it's Seabass. Okay. Yeah, I'm done. I've been done.
If you have any questions, you ask them now, and I'm going to defend myself. And then you're going to vote and decide who gets them.
Oh, man, that's exciting. All right.
Any questions about it before I go? You don't get testimony.
Right. I just get a vote. So obviously, so if I vote for Adam,
You vote,
yeah.
killing me.
I kill
You
you.
don't vote, you're killing me.
Okay. Cool.
You're good?
Yeah, I'm good.
I want to not say anything because I think you're already like convinced, but I mean, come on. Holy shit. So, not you.
I can hold my mask.
But you're gonna want to see this.
I'll lift it up when it's time to see.
Right, so they got it. Ready? If you would like to eliminate me, which is thumb and knock it down now. Mask.
Wow.
Adam, you've been eliminated. Were you the liar?
No.
Yeah, you were.
No, he was not. I was the liar.
No.
Fucking
Because you're a moron.
no. I knew it was you.
I felt
This
very.
is like.
I felt very
Get outta
strong
here.
with Seabass from the beginning, just when the game started.
No, stop.
When the game started, I'm like, I see
What
what
you
you
get.
It's what the whole point is to test out diplomatic immunity, not to just ultimatum someone. No.
It wasn't just that I wanted to pull you out of the grass. It's just he wasn't ready to listen. I'm whatever.
We do another game where we actually test out diplomatic immunity. It's like the point of this.
Why did you vote, by the way? I thought it was like shooing.
You were an aggressive asshole.
No.
It's not. Yeah, because like I don't know.
Let me read it, okay?
When something that's hard, it's really like it's just between two people. It's a very, very tough decision.
Right.
And with Seabass just doing his Seabass thing and you doing your that thing,
But I was right.
I know you were right, but because you don't differentiate yourself when you're a liar or when you're a seeker, ever.
But you need to look for that information. You
You
need to
don't,
say it.
but you don't. You act just
No.
super aggressive
You
most
need,
of the
you
time.
need to check that shit.
I don't need to check no shit. You act super aggressive, so it's like hard to even get. You don't help your team. As a seeker, you don't help your team.
Never.
Like that doesn't help. That doesn't help me.
But you know what? You know what's funny?
And you thought it was me? You really thought it was me?
It's funny. It could even be 8. I'm waiting for the results to come in. I could actually be an 8-time champ, by the way. But I'll tell you this. I love when people give me notes on how to play when everybody else can't even hold a candle to my record.
It's not that though. It's that you don't give cues. Like if you're a seeker, you should give cues that you're a seeker. I don't know. But
I'm telling
always
you
being
who.
You've also been a liar the majority of your.
Yeah, you're not trustworthy. Also, yeah, exactly. If you win as a seeker, that doesn't just
Get closer to Brett, Kelly.
Where's her mask?
if you win as a seeker, it's very
I've
easy to
won
see
Seeker
whether you
before.
contributed to the win.
Multiple times I won with Seeker.
And yeah, but
Kelly's right. A lot of times
did you contribute to the win,
of course, I always do.
or were you just being aggressive and somebody else had to kind of make the ball?
Listen, it's not about being aggressive.
It is about that.
Seabass. I don't know. You had it there. You might have covered the thing.
Oh, here, you did this.
No, I'm making moves.
Oh, I need to
Keep it short.
right here. I'll take it back and stuff.
And shot.
That's pretty good, yeah?
That was good.
Right.
Yeah, it's piercing to the ears. It's very good.
Right.
Separate.
Error. I was going downstairs. Error. I lost my footing. Error. When Howard Stern does like any of the Kennedys,
Yeah.
that's what he does. Error.
They're all from fucking New England.
Yeah.
Shot.
Hey, you want to go to the gym?
You guys get swole.
What?
I swole the gym. I got swole this morning. So swole.
Look how much weight he's losing.
All right,
I'm
Kelly.
down to 200 pounds.
You know we're testing.
I was up like 220, 230. I'm down to 200. But I like that.
Is it thinner bread? Is it healthier bread?
It is healthy,
Do you have any questions about it?
If I was like,
Amazing,
so
yeah.
pretty much if you want to give,
Guys, listen to Kelly. So I can.
so if I'm like, I want to nominate Adam to the diplomatic community, you all vote to give him immunity, right?
Yeah.
What happens if he doesn't get enough votes? Then nothing happens. All right, so there's really no like high stake in it, other than if it's the liar, that do all liars automatically win, or does that matter?
well, there's only one liar. We're playing Seeker's Square. So if the Seekers grant the liar immunity, they lose.
There's only one liar in Secret Square.
Correct. Okay. Only one liar. And I'm limiting the number of times you can grant immunity to one because there's only one liar, so that it's even. I'm considering testing out, in other versions where you can have unlimited and perhaps even win the game just by granting Seekers immunity, having the two different ways you can win. But for now, just to keep things as similar as possible to the original, I'm limiting to you can only grant immunity to one person if there's one liar,
Okay.
2 people. If
Okay.
All right. So
It's just like he at 30% through it. Like once you hit the 30% mark,
you're also an asshole.
no.
Being a whole ass.
This is why I don't like playing this game.
Please
This is what I taught.
select one.
Nothing I read here.
It's like one of these things out of thing.
What are the
Don't look at
options?
the thing until I say you can look at the thing.
I hate reaching in this fucking. Please get it for me. That's disgusting. Please get it for me. I don't want to reach in that bag.
Do you know what was in here?
No, and I don't want to know. Just grab it. Where?
Shh, ridiculous. All right, everyone, please look at your piece of paper. Raise your hand to let everybody know that you know what team you're on. Right.
This is the stupid thing I've ever
Game
faced.
on.
Yeah, Kelly, can you say something, please?
So, by the way, what do you guys think about that?
Stupid.
What?
Community?
Well, no, not just in general. I mean specifically doing what we're doing now, where we can only grant one player immunity, or allowing infinite
I think
immunities
it would
like
be-
trials.
I think it would be good to offer infinite immunities because it gives the Seekers a chance to win another way. You know what I mean?
Infinite immunity?
Because literally you can do infinite immunity all the way to like where there's one seeker left, and the seekers still have to figure it out.
I think just one's good because I think it's too much. I think just one. Because if you get the liar, you pretty much lose. Unless it's the other one with 2, right? Then you wouldn't be alright.
Well, I'm just saying, just understand the essence of what immunity is. It's the anti-trial. You're not trying to eliminate someone. You're trying to do the exact opposite. In fact, grant them immunity from being eliminated.
Right. What I'm saying
So,
is like in a bigger game, like a 6-person game, you have 2 liars. If one liar does get immunity, the liar is automatically winner. No, in that case, it wouldn't be.
I would like to grant Kelly diplomatic immunity.
No, it didn't start.
well, he already graded his
We didn't start the game.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, we did.
Second, we look at our shit.
Oh.
We're in it.
Game on. So you have the floor.
Yeah, I don't think I can read her. I'm telling you, she's not. She's calm in a real kind of way. There's no true stakes for her, and that's not what I read every single time we play. We play Money for Money. So.
I have a question for you, Mr. Sebastian. Do you think it's him?
I don't know who it
You
is.
can't answer. With a nod or shake your head. Do you think it's him? Do you think it's me? That's my testimony. If you don't have testimony,
Question. Would it,
you have testimony?
I'm not getting vibes from Kelly yet. That's hard because I'm usually pretty in tune. She's lying to me, and I don't feel anything yet.
Alright, I'll let you speak, but I'm just telling you from having tested it yesterday that I feel like the person being voted on, their testimony is worthless. But go ahead.
I just have a question.
Okay.
Is it at all possible for a liar to benefit from granting a secret diplomatic
That's what I was just thinking.
Well,
Sometimes
since we're just in a test game, and I'm informally answering your question about that. The only advantage I see is that it makes them look like
they've gained an ultimate trust.
well, no.
You
It
save
just-
somebody's life.
It just makes them look like a secret.
Yeah, that's
Um,
why I'm like,
But that's the only thing it does. It doesn't solidify anything.
Right.
It just moves things forward.
You literally, like in Walking Dead, how when you save somebody's life, that's like the biggest thing, which it is.
Let's try
That's what
to
this is, I think.
let's try to keep to the rules of the game.
Just let me break them and.
Well, it's an informal test game. So is that your only question?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So everybody, put on your masks, including me. Then Kelly, you tell us to stick out our fists and
alright, everybody, stick out your fists. If you would like to grab me in that community, raise your thumbs in the air now. That's on. Now, gotcha.
Okay. But you voted?
Yeah.
Okay. And who's on the vote?
I think it's her. She's really calm.
See, that makes me feel like it's you.
Such an idiot. You really are. You're a really
Yeah,
bad
that's what
player.
I like.
Maybe it's you, Sebastian.
Cause like,
Maybe it's
so
you.
gross.
They come out of the fucking gate right at like.
Well,
oh my god.
think about it. I mean, that's an extreme level of certainty. Just come out the gate and try to like grant someone immunity.
But you know, Adam's like, you know, he's one of those guys that just want to watch the world burn. He's like the Joker.
It's not true.
Some men can be bothered with,
No,
whatever, trifle with.
No, I've
Some
seen
men
him.
just want to watch the
I had this guy begging me to vote off Derek when he thought he was so convinced Derek was Illuminati. And Derek knew from not the get-go, but once he figured it out, he knew I was the other Illuminati.
Right.
Like, I'm talking from like an hour and a half before that. So he doesn't want to watch the world burn, trust me. I've seen him
Something like that.
in a different. Well, yes, he always comes in like that. But then he gets attached. He's attached to something that happens in the game.
And then I win the game. And then I win the game. Statistically, I win the game.
Oh my God.
Like, you can say whatever you want. You can call attention to one game. But I'm at the top. I'm there. And I don't know why granting her diplomatic immunity is like a sign of me being Illuminati.
Well,
You
it could be a plea for making friends or
But-
trying to appear innocent very early.
Okay, so then somebody doesn't do it for fear that I can trust her, and I was
Correct me if I'm wrong. If she wasn't your girlfriend, you're not gonna do that.
that's not true.
The
I
only
not
reason
shit.
that you got those kind of vibes is because you hang out so much.
Yeah. Yes.
Wow.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Like that's what a direct contradictory statement.
see that even before we were going out, like we knew each other really fucking well. We could read each other, right?
Okay, whatever. Whether you're going out or not, the point is that you hang out a lot, and that's why you know.
That's why I'm calling attention to before we started dating. You piece of fucking shit.
We hang out a lot too, but you would never call that out on me. Not that quickly.
Yeah, but I don't smash you in bed like every other night. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like,
Well,
I
We
don't.
treat you with respect.
I didn't say anything about
you
you.
blow it. You blow it. You're being an aggressive ass right now.
Yep.
And you see him coming. He's like, I don't know. He looks to us, the peanut gallery, and he's like, "Say it's a contradictory statement." Then there's interrogation.
Yeah.
He's like, you're like, it's like a courtroom.
Shut
fair.
up.
You're like Judge Judy.
He's Judge Duty.
You're Judge Debo.
He's Judge Duty.
Judge Judy.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, I'm trying to think about past. I think that typically when Sebastian is Illuminati, he focuses really hard on how the game is supposed to go. But when he's just focusing on the overall aspect and he's relaxed, he's innocent. So there's that.
It's right over there.
Um,
But why would he be so convincing?
what do you mean?
He's like trying to convince.
He's just trying to understand him. He's trying to understand why Adam, the motivation behind why Adam would want to get into my community so quickly? Is it because he wants to look like a secret, or is it because he genuinely just believes me?
I think it's just this. He's just bored. And
He wants to watch the world.
He wants things to move on quickly, and he knows now that since we're not playing sudden death, he can't just ultimatum someone in the game quickly.
He's clearly Illuminati.
He's being a nihilist.
You're clearly Illuminati. You're
Really?
desperate. You're clearly Illuminati. Now look at Brett trying to forge a relationship. Wow. I'm beginning to really read you. You know what? Because we didn't play that often, but now that I'm starting to like get your number.
I kind of want to, instead of looking for the liar, look for the seekers. I want to.
I do ultimatum Seabass.
Come on!
I
Come on!
think
I
it's
wanted to test out something.
You already did it.
It's the rules of the game. It's over.
Why is this so bad?
Just let this happen.
you. Why is this like we're playing a
Do
game?
you have testimony?
We're playing a game.
Do you have
Weird
testimony?
is the old.
I'll answer. Do you have testimony?
Yeah. I think I got your number now.
So tell me when you're done.
I think I'm done when I'm done. I'm
Done?
done.
Right. Now, either of you get to provide testimony or ask questions.
What the hell happens? I keep forgetting the ultimatum rules. I keep getting confused about
So
it.
he's risking getting eliminated if you guys don't vote to eliminate me. And neither of us get a vote. It's only between you guys. So if only one of you votes,
For you.
yeah, if only one of you votes to eliminate me, he's eliminated. If both of you vote to eliminate me, then I'm eliminated. That's the only case where I'm eliminated. Any other number of votes, 1 or 0, from either of you,
So we're basically choosing between you two.
that's right, ultimate. So, do either of you have testimony you'd like to provide?
I'm so. God, okay.
And the
I can ask
testimony,
question. Yes or no question.
sure. And the test, just remind you of the context of what's going on here. The people you want to be directing the testimony to is to each other because you're trying to convince the other of what you think is the best thing to do. So out of our hands now.
Do you think it's Seabass?
Well, you can't talk to each other.
Oh. You said you can answer the question? You said you can answer yes or no. Ask it yes or no.
Yes or no, but one, remember, one of you provides testimony from the other. The other provides testimony. Only one person has the floor at a time. Understand? So yes or no question thing is so that you can, without saying anything, answer the person in their testimony. Got it? So,
never mind.
yeah, I mean, either of you can have the floor right now and then give it to the other.
My goal was to kind of try out this new route of finding the secrets first, not focusing so much on who the liar is. So that's what I was planning on doing. Now it's like you have to choose. I didn't really collect information yet. That's it. All right.
So,
Yeah.
what about you, Brett? Good.
Very good.
I mean, he's playing just like he played last time. Just this time he actually remembered that the ultimatum was a thing. I didn't have to remind him. So honestly, I'm just hoping that right now he's also a seeker, so that way you guys get to keep playing regardless which one of us is on, and then maybe we can see some unity happen. So yeah, I think that's about all I have to say. You guys can both put on your masks. Let's take out your fist. A reminder, if you raise your thumb, that means you're voting to eliminate me. If you keep it down, that's a vote to eliminate Adam. So on the count of 3, cast your vote. 1, 2, 3. Masks off. Adam, you have been eliminated. Were you the liar?
I play with such bad players.
Were you the liar?
No, I'm a seeker.
Why?
Because you're
No,
both bad.
stop, come on.
You've been very quiet, Brett. happen.
I like that I see that stuff first game.
Still going, right?
I don't know.
Check if you can hop on the live chat.
I do want to try this new way of playing though. If I so let me see. Instead of flyer, who would I give my community to? Who would I nominate? Like I can't give it.
I don't see it right now.
What did you say?
I definitely thought he was the seeker by a mild margin. But between you guys, there's no tipping of the scale.
I think you have two things that are on air, by the way.
Well, this is the only one. Pretty sure. No, don't pick that. Just, if you want to hop into the
Chat. I don't know how to do the chat.
should be in the live control. Yeah. No, on the one, this one. Live control.
That's the thing I was really unsure of. So it's probably gonna be okay.
There should be just scroll down. Yeah, there's the live chat.
So let me see. Let's see what happens. I nominated Sebastian for diplomatic community. Okay. Sebastian.
You want to do that?
Yeah, let's see what happens.
On your phone.
Yeah.
So raise your hand actually. It's part of the motion. But before you do that, I mean,
Yeah.
you want to have somebody on your side at least going into it so that, you know, there's a possibility it'll happen or else it's just seeing what happens.
It's kind of similar to an ultimatum, right?
I mean, it's in a lot
I
of
just
ways.
kind of want to see it happen.
I mean, at certain, well, I mean, anytime there's a liar, it does become a situation where the game could end, but there's a higher chance that it won't,
All right.
just based off probability.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you really want to, then go see how that happens. I was really looking forward to seeing how the community would go. Only have 4 players, because that's, you know.
And like the ultimatum,
I feel like this, right? Like doing a diplomatic community or doing a trial
it's similar.
is almost the exact same
It's the
thing
exact
with
same
3
thing.
people left. You know,
Okay.
now it's like
Yeah.
it would have made more sense when we have 4. 'Cause the thing is now is like now, right? There's a 50% chance if you or him. So like, yeah, it's just basically puts us in the same position as a trial. It's just like, but I get that you're obviously looking for something different,
It
but
does have the possibility that a seeker gets granted immunity, and then seekers.
right, that's true. So you do still have that other side. So that's kind of interesting. Yeah, that's an interesting factor about it. Sure, I keep not thinking about that
But
sometimes.
it does end the game like immediately. If you're wrong, you're wrong. If you're right, you're right. You know. So it's kind of the same thing. It's a different side of the same coin. Okay.
And then, you know, it's tricky, especially in sudden death when that happens, because that means the liar voted.
Right.
And now I guess you're starting to see why I asked that question. Does it make sense to allow the game to actually be, you know, grant immunity to just all the seekers and to win the game instead of trying to eliminate players? But we'll test, you know, we'll test that out.
Yeah, test it out.
Another game.
I personally think it's like it should just be like a one-shot thing. Like you get one person, and then, like, you either fucked yourself or like you gave your team like a little bit of an
Just
advantage.
imagine, like,
I feel like it goes well now.
let's say one of us was granted immunity, right? Like, think about that situation. Like, if you were granted immunity, right? All of a sudden, would you still, as a seeker, you would still want to have the ability to do that,
Mhm.
as opposed to trying to eliminate the liar. Although I guess since it's binary at that point, I guess it does become basically this just the same
Yeah.
thing, just expressed in the opposite way.
Yeah,
I guess it does.
but I wonder if in a bigger group, like let's say maybe the 5 or 6 person games, if the immunity thing might encourage more of a team style of playing, where up until now, like I haven't watched like every game, but on there, but like have you seen a lot of like people really trying to figure out who was on their team as far as Seeker wise and like really working more as a team, or do you find people are kind of wary of maybe who the Seekers are, but are still working fairly independently?
I'd say they do both. I just love the fact that the community gives you something to do with that.
Right. I wonder if it would make a more aggressive team style of play, which could be really interesting. It would change the game a bit.
Significantly. Because it finally gives the Liar and Illuminati something to work for.
Yeah.
As opposed to just defend. You know, before it was just, just make sure you keep your cool, but play everything very politically and don't overstep any of your boundaries. And you'll be able to manipulate everybody by basically letting them manipulate themselves. But now, if the Seekers have this tool to immunize people from being eliminated, it could even be an Illuminati tool, like Illuminatis can try to grant immunity to their Illuminatis partner as a way to try and win the game.
Right.
Even though that would have been, put suspicion on them.
Right. Yeah, it's a very big risk, but it has a big reward. Risk reward. I feel like that's always like the best types of rules that
Of course, I hope you realize in that case, if you eliminated the Illuminatus who wasn't granted immunity, then they have lost.
Right.
I'm trying to think. You're both being very passive right now. I'm trying to think of like who would benefit the most from that. I feel like
In the outcome, you're all experiencing the same thing here, same reward. Well, you're definitely less willing to engage in eye contact this game.
I mean,
Just relative to Brett, not like. Sorry, I made it sound like I was
I mean, I'm
comparing
tired.
other games to this game. I was saying this game is you playing Brett looking to Brett's always making eye contact and looking at one of us, and you're more often not looking at anybody.
I'm trying to think of which route to go in. Just trying to do it right and trying to see if this new option is beneficial or to do it the old way. I feel like in the past as a seeker, I would talk a lot and I would be super engaged, and the majority, like literally 95% of the time, I was wrong in being that way. So just taking my time, especially because the stakes are low. It's not a game where like you get thrown out of the inner circle. So I can afford to be different this time. You know what I mean? I can afford to be like, okay, let me see if this is a better way to do it, which is just being more observant and waiting until I get a pang instead of just being like, As a liar, that worked out for me, but as a seeker, no, that never worked out. It's just different. It's a different effect of how you're aggressive or passive. It's never worked out that when I've been an aggressive seeker. It's worked out when I was an aggressive liar. And I'm very tired. So what I am thinking is you've been trying to maneuver the game forward, and you've been laying back and allowing it to happen. So I'm trying to decide if any of, because those are just facts, that's a fact.
Mhm.
So I'm trying to decide if either of those are incriminating or either the behavior is incriminating or prove your innocence. So I'm trying to decide that right now. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like you're more loud and rowdy. It's not true. allowed to say that.
But I'm secret.
Even when Adam was going on.
No, the opposite. I was about to say the opposite.
I'm more likely to lie.
Yeah. But it's not true.
I don't think it's true.
No.
I think I talk a lot most of the games. I know I am quiet right now.
I remember one time you and Adam were like screaming at each other, and then both of you were innocent.
Yeah.
Oh my god. You were alive that time. You were that game you were very passive. Both of you were very passive.
Yeah. I like that. Around those parts.
Now you're starting to get extra attentive. Is it because you're getting patient? Want to hurry the game up?
He doesn't want to hurry anything up.
And he's like,
He doesn't. See, that never see this. It's that well, a little bit.
well, I mean, just forward it, not like make it shorter, but just forward.
I mean, this is a real tough one. But this is the time to make it. This type of game. I'm a seeker, and I think my seeker partner should very different. I am a seeker, 100%. I am not lying. Very different community. That's why I'm the liars. I know that's going to draw a lot of attention to me. Maybe you look like I am the liar, but I'm being 100% sincere about that.
How do you feel about that? Would you? Why not?
That's a big, bold move. I understand that.
But it is.
And I can either be 100% telling the truth now, or I'm a liar trying to convince you that, right? I'm using that and then calling it out to double cover, but it's not. I'm being 100% honest.
No, I've already asked for it.
Yeah. Well, because why not?
What does that mean? Someone does.
I will have to get again. So I want to try out. But I have a teammate out here right now. I want to work. Let's work as a team, and I'm going to be aggressive in assuring that spot because it's going to benefit us.
So if you are innocent, then you win. And if you're a liar, then you win.
If he's innocent, then the other seeker gets to find out.
Yeah, but you win.
It's not over at that point. At that point, then if he's a seeker and he's granted immunity, then he is left with the job of figuring out which of us.
Yeah. So it also puts actually a lot of pressure on that person of not having to determine that final piece of the win. So it's not crazy that I'm doing this. It's really not wild.
No, well, the wild thing is to ask for it.
Yeah. Well.
I
We've been bold.
It's the way you phrased it. It wasn't
Right. I know.
You weren't like, I mean, obviously I'm not asking anybody to, but I wish I was granted immunity. I mean, on the seeker, it would be easier.
Yeah.
For,
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
Yeah,
Can
I'm like, I want
can I
that.
self-nominate myself for diplomatic immunity? Oh, well, that's why. So I have to ask for it.
Yeah.
That's why I assumed. So I didn't do that.
Sure, I suppose that's something I didn't even think about. I only thought of it.
Volunteer. You came out, but you're not going to let volunteer yourself.
I just always thought of it in the context. It's fine. I'm not judging, criticizing. I don't.
No, I'm asking you though. Are you ever going to do people to volunteer themselves, or you think they have to do what I do if they really wanted to ask for it,
Yeah, no.
or just have somebody
I
else?
think
do
I
it?
do it just to see what happens.
It's the same reason that someone can't nominate themselves to get eliminated. There has to be a separate plaintiff from the defendant, or a separate person nominating another person for immunity. Like someone has to initiate the motion, get all the testimony from everybody, and then go through the voting process. It's just redundant to yourself.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I see how.
If he gets one vote, what would happen?
Nothing. We have that data, and then we can start talking.
I nominate Brett for diplomatic immunity. I nominate Brett for diplomatic immunity. Remember when Rigel raised his hand, wouldn't raise his hand?
Yeah.
And he lost the game because he wouldn't raise his hand.
And he was about to nominate the right one.
And he's like, oh shit.
But hold on. So you have nominated to grant immunity to who?
Brett.
Okay. And would you like to provide testimony?
Just go on feeling. I think it'd be a good idea. I'll see what happens.
No.
Yeah.
Well, I thought you were going to give me a little more to go on since you guys missed me. So, yeah. I mean, you can say whatever you want, but it's redundant
Right.
at this point. I feel like.
Well, she doesn't have to convince you because it's also we're gonna get data out of this regardless.
Yeah.
The game will not be over if you vote me for diplomatic immunity because I'm a secret, and this game will keep rocking. It's gonna get
I'm
interesting.
going to stop lying. The defendant immunity. Not even the defendant. Alright, so go ahead and tell us the vote one.
If you would like to vote me for diplomatic immunities, you need to stick your fists out. And then once your fists are out, you have to either stick your thumb up if you want to vote me for diplomatic immunity, or you can leave your thumb in the stupid spot. Go. That's all. We got one vote from Kelly.
Why are you so hesitant?
I nominate Sebastian. I'll allow you to finish answering the question though. We're still nominated.
Raise your hand and you're nominated.
You want to answer the question first?
You kind of already started off.
Okay, I nominated Seabass. Alright, it's Seabass. I trust Kelly a lot. I'm not getting vibes from her at all. And she's a liar. She's happy as a pig of shit right now. But I think that her, and I just think it's you. There's no reason. I don't know. It's you. It's Seabass. I'm done.
Now it's like, oh shit, like the game. Now it's a lot of pressure. Okay. I'm gonna think. I'm gonna think really hard about this. Alright. Before I raise my finger. Right. Shit, I have to really make a decision. Damn it. Okay. Alright, I'm done.
Right? Yeah.
Okay, I think you're confusing this for an ultimatum or playing stupid if you're the liar. Don't know. And for you, which is the main reason I'm saying things right now, I would say if you really want to move the game forward, I don't know why you're nominating me. If you think it's me, you should be granting her immunity because that's the safer, somewhat safer way to go about it. I mean, I understand that you're trying, your intent is to get yourself granted immunity. And I don't know if you're just giving up on that and just going for this, but I'm just reminding you of two other options. You can still convince us to grant you immunity, or you can try to grant immunity to Kelly if you think it's her. I feel like those are better options than trying to eliminate me outright. Once again, remind you, it's not ultimatum, so you don't have to make a decision. So, put on your masks and stick out your fists. All right, if you would like to eliminate me, please lift your thumb and keep it up now. Masks off. We're both with Kelly. I'm sorry to think it's Kelly a little bit. Just before you jumped on me and nominated me, she had started the cycle of gears in motion, which you sort of took your own direction with, but she was already going in the direction of trying to grant you immunity and,
No. See, I feel like what you're doing now is you're trying to set something up. I think
He
you're
is.
trying to set something up.
I look bad because I asked for immunity, got voted on, didn't get it, then immediately attacked you. But now Kelly voted to immunize me, but I think she was just doing it for the sake of experiment.
immunized. But
Thank you so much. Thank you.
I'm the only one who hasn't done anything.
You're very.
I've never voted. I've never accused anybody, tried to grant immunity. If anything, I should be granted immunity. But I'm not asking you to. I'm just saying, if you just want to go statistically.
I just feel like you're trying to set it up so that it happens the way you want it now. That's the way I feel.
It's like a mastermind.
Everybody's doing that. Whether you're a seeker or you're the liar. I just naturally come off like that because I have to orchestrate the whole game. My game.
I mean, there is, okay, so right now I feel like you're really manipulating the entire game right now. On the other side, though, I could say this about you because you're setting a lot of things up in motion. You nominated, you wanted the diplomatic community. So I feel like you're trying, you know, if you are the liar, you're trying to win it several ways. Whereas you haven't initiated anything. So it's funny, you feel more aggressive, even though you're actually, in terms of action, more passive. You in action have been more passive. I mean, more aggressive, but your energy was more passive. So this is just really hard. The three-person game is so, when it's three people, it feels the most intense for this reason.
Yeah.
Because when you make a decision, it has to be sure. But I kind of just want to experiment, see what happens, because the stakes.
She voted to immunize me. She also voted to kill you. I nominated you. I didn't vote to kill you. But I think to immunize, I think, was purely for experiment.
Just look at what makes her so certain that it's me.
I'm not certain.
No, but
I
I honestly think it's you too. I don't know. It's your face. I don't know what it is.
It's 70-30 right now.
But what's the thing that makes you feel like that? If it's literally just my face, that's not a reason.
It is a reason.
It's like the reason we always want to eliminate Adam.
Well, now it's hard, because it's like, you know, it
You
feels like.
want to eliminate him before you start playing.
Got it.
Hold on. You're trying to convince me it's him. But you didn't vote. Was it because you weren't sure? I mean, okay, so I'm trying to think of this. If you're the liar and you nominate somebody, but then you're not sure if the other person's going to vote, it's very risky to be like, So I think a part of you wanted to, if you're the liar, a part of you wanted to test if I would vote or not. That way, if you nominate again, you're certain to win. There is a risk there.
That's interesting.
So you could have been trying to bait me to see if I would vote, and then wait a little while, and then nominate again after I'm all riled up after him. So that could be a really good strategy if you were doing it that way.
I think he slightly convinced me a little bit in his little whatever before I do both things, little rebuttal, his defense. And then so I think I kind of backed off. But then I knew still that if I didn't vote, see what you voted about, that would be bad too, because you're still a threat, even though I'm not really convinced to you, but I have to still kind of see that a little bit. Yeah, Seabass is just because Seabass is just interesting.
I just feel less sincerity from you. I feel like you're doing a lot of damage control. You just see. That's what I'm doing. I'm still not acting on it. Because that's just how it appears. I don't have any tactics to play. You guys, I mean, we're all, I think, except the liar, being very authentic. Whoever the liar is doing a really good job. Tending to be authentic.
Talk about yourself.
Are you really that sure?
Why are you questioning me?
Because I have to. Because I can only be passive for like so long. I have to get to it eventually, and how part of me is just curious to get down to
You
it.
sure you don't think it's me? Come on. I think it's me.
Well, you should.
I'm thinking, I'm always thinking. But
I always feel that way. It's like if somebody goes, "Oh, I think you're innocent." Why? You know, why would you
one
want
of
to be
you
my
is the
friend right
liar,
now?
one of you is the liar, one of you is the seeker. So if you both vote me in for diplomatic immunity right now.
Aside from the sincerity stuff, which is not
The game is
really,
gonna continue.
aside from the sincerity stuff, which isn't really verifiable, I can't really prove that to you. I will say that whoever decides to try and grant immunity, so far, which is not big data pool, but so far, and the person who's done it has been the liar most of the time, except for that last game where He tried to ram me.
How many times have you done it?
Once. And
Kelly, what do you have to lose, liar?
me.
No, you gotta lose the game. Vote me in the blind community. She's willing to vote me in the blind community. I'm a seeker.
Yeah, but you're track.
And then you
I told
guys.
if you want to go by record, screw me.
Why? Because of your stupid statistics? I don't go by statistics.
I statistically look more like a seeker than you guys.
You statistically are bothering me.
I've seen liars not vote lots of times.
Yeah.
Just wait for shit, you know?
Joel just fucking waited that whole game.
Typically, seekers are the ones who hate each other.
I just had like I had two opportunities to move things forward in some way. You know, listen, just look at her trying to grant you immunity for a second. She actually voted. This is sudden death. That's just as risky as trying to eliminate someone.
It is, but she might very well be my partner.
Yeah, but maybe that's just her way of trying to.
See this, is she my partner or not? Because if she's not my partner, then you are.
Obviously not. From my perspective, obviously not.
Mm-hmm. That's the one.
What you're saying is consistent with what I expected. I don't know how I can talk about it.
I was thinking there's not enough water.
You're just like,
Something there.
You also are more giggly when you're a seeker. That's another thing.
Giggly.
She's tired.
Especially if she's.
You want to go to the gym?
Oh,
She's doing a mental workout right
should. I need to lose 1 pound.
now. Dr. Brett, he can help you. He lost 30. Yeah, let's go to the gym.
No.
Thank you.
No, just talk to Brett.
Yeah. That'd be amazing. I think I was so interesting.
I just feel like, okay, anytime Brett has played, he's never come out and been like, I'm a seeker, I'm a seeker, I'm a seeker. It's always, you're a liar, you're a liar. So I just feel like since his attitude is different, it read to me as innocent. More so than your behavior. That's what's going on right now. So I wanted to act on it. I just wanted to act on it.
I think the more you play this game, you don't have to say.
Even if I'm
I'm a
quiet,
seeker.
I'm always active.
You know that's
I'm
a-
always making decisions.
You know that's a redundant statement.
It's assumed.
Yeah.
Unless
You
you're
just talk. You just talk like you're the seeker. You never have to actually say I'm a seeker or I'm not a liar. You just.
Even if
You can only get so far by being like, "Are you the liar?"
You can come at Kelly a lot. Are you willing to let's
Are you trying to figure out which one of us to? Because the liar has to find a friend. The liar has to find somebody, get them on their side, and.
All right, fine. I understand how.
So are you trying to figure out
if you
which
look
one of
at-
us is more weak?
If you look at me in that light, then yes, I look like a desperate liar trying to make a friend.
Yeah, it does look like that.
But
That's why I'm
That's-
70-30 right now.
that's not the case. You see how a desperate liar trying to make a friend looks just like a seeker trying to find his friends. I'm not. It's literally a desperate liar looking like he's trying to make friends looks like a not desperate seeker patiently waiting to find his friends.
I'm ACS.
You know, it's
whoa!
You gotta raise your
I know I'm ACS. I just don't believe you. I feel like you're trying to find who is more likely to go on your side. And you're just trying to find it. That's what I feel.
Right.
I'm not 100% sure it's you, but I'm 70-30, so I feel like I just have to try. I have to just try. And look forward. And learn for the future. I'm done.
Yeah, try. Okay.
I don't know why you just nominated me. I'm on trial right now. Yeah. Because you don't really have anything to go on.
Bitch, you've been playing with you for 20 minutes. Sorry.
Well, you guys seem very convinced. I hope that the secret review doesn't do this.
Shut up with your bullshit.
And we can actually see some immunity get on here. So
So you just
everybody,
get on
please
it.
put on your mask and stick out your fist. If you'd like to eliminate me, please lift your thumb and keep it up now. Mask off. And coat and breath.
That makes me want to vote for you now.
Yeah, you can just go.
Yeah.
Oh. Alright, vote for your diplomatic community for me. Seriously. It's
Alright.
Seabass.
I
It's Seabass.
nominate Kelly for diplomatic immunity. Because I'm trusting Adam. You have anything to say, Brett?
Oh.
You have to say nothing.
Oh.
Kelly feels cool.
It's fun for me. Oh. At too belly. Done. I have to vote on this right now?
Yeah, we're gonna put on our masks. now.
Christ.
Kelly, make sure that these guys masks on. I've got my mask on.
Alright, put your masks on. If you want to give me diplomatic immunity, hold out your fist. When I count to 3, raise your thumb or don't raise your thumb. 1, 2, 3. Masks off. I do not know what's going right now. I don't know what's the It's craziness.
You don't want to fucking vote.
No.
I nominate Seabass.
You gotta raise your hand.
I nominate Seabass.
Aw, crap.
I nominate Seabass because it's Seabass. Same reason as the last game. When I knew it was Seabass.
Oh, you then. You did not shut up!
I did know it was Seabass. I don't know why.
You didn't vote.
Shh, you're not playing.
You're bullshit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, I got it.
The only thing I'm hanging on now is you voted. So I'm just thinking about that. I'm just nobody.
We're moving really fast right now.
This is probably like 3 for you.
And feel a little uneasy. And you guys already, I don't even know. I can't even remember what you said, Brett, about me. So I just, everybody put on your masks. Stick out your fists. And if you would like to eliminate me, please lift your thumb and keep it up now. Masks off. It was not me.
It was me
It
too.
was Carrie!
Do it.
Everything I ever knew
Fucking, that's why I get to trust in you.
about Carrie.
Adam, it was me.
You do all along.
I should play when I'm tired.
And
Because I didn't have the energy to like.
everything
Try.
everything knows a lot.
I didn't have the energy to
Back
try.
head.
Well, I'm tired, so I'm not myself.
Yeah.
I'm mad chill right now. I
Like that
can't.
for me. Seabass,
It works to my advantage. I'm like, man, I just need to, I just need to relax.
Seabass, you know,
I don't have to do anything.
sounds so good. It's the best.
All right, guys. I want to thank everybody except for Adam for helping me test this out. Oh.
Thanks for that, Adam.
No trust.
Yeah, well. Oh, how much longer are they going to be there?
All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. So tired. But make sure to like, share this video, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. We got definitely the next Seeker Squares coming up on Monday. I'll make an official video announcement for that soon.
Just tell him to call me back when he's done, okay? I mean, I just need to know when they're leaving because I was thinking about going to the gym with them.
Just trying to remember if there's anything else to
Hey,
tell you guys.
wait, hold on. No, I want to talk about mine.
Look at that over there. We're signing off here. Hello.
All right. I guess so you go to the gym yet?
It's I told you everything. I think. I hope. All right. Hope you enjoyed that. Everybody, say bye to the YouTube audience. Tell them to subscribe.
Subscribe and do the things. Click those buttons. Do it.